Hey guys, so in the video I'm about to show you, I said I'm not going over the perks of the killer, but I do at the very end. So please stick around and watch. Thanks. Hey guys, today in this video, I'm going to be going over the Knight. He's a new killer in the Dead by Daylight series.
Bruh.
Well, he's new to me anyway, because I haven't played this game in about a year, to be honest with you, which you'll probably be able to tell in the gameplay. But with that out of the way, let's get into his perks. So I'm not really going to go over the perks, but I will introduce them so you can see them. His first one is Hubris, and if you'd like to read about it or see what it does, you can always pause the video and just look at it. Next we have his hex called Face the Darkness. Again, if you'd like to read more about it or know anything more, you can always pause the video and read it right here. Next up, his third and final perk will be Nowhere to Hide. Again, pause the video if you'd like to read about it. I almost forgot to mention, we're also going to go over his power, which you'll be able to see in a second. So, his actual special ability. I actually will be going over this, and you'll be seeing it in the gameplay I show. Well, his actual ability is to kind of summon this guard. It's an undead guard that will work for you, kind of like the Nemesis zombies do. It will track survivors when used. It will find their bodyguard has a radius, and if the survivor gets in that radius, you'll be alerted to them. Not only this, the bodyguard will also attempt to strike, hit, and kill the survivor if possible, which often does happen, and you'll soon see in this gameplay. Okay, right here, as you can see, he does kind of have a little bit of a flaw. As you saw, the survivor was just right there. However, when you use his ability, the survivors do become invisible, so you can't see them. So you kind of just have to guess. But it's a pretty easy thing to learn, to be honest with you. And his radius is pretty big, so it won't really matter too much. So I skipped to this point in the video because I thought it'd be really cool to show you. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I actually placed him below, and he was in radius of that survivor. Despite him being on the top of the roof, actually climbed up there and hit him. So I think that was pretty cool. And he also, the bodyguard is actually kind of like an actual player. He can destroy things and locate players, as you can see right now, and he can down them. So it's really cool. It's like having another player with you almost. You can use this to your advantage, and it makes a whole different type of strategy, which is really cool. It is really cool, and everybody plays differently, so that's fine, except for the fact that, you know, if you don't play like I do and you don't like my style of play, then you're just bad, and that's on you. Okay, so I saw a guy up here, and I decided to use my ability on him, and as you can see, it's a little difficult to move right there because there's a little bit of a tight space. But as you can see, bam, he's down instantly. Although he's not a one-shot, he does continue to attack and chase them, so it is pretty good to kill survivors with. In case I haven't shown you downing a survivor, I will be showing you later if I haven't showed you already. I'm not sure if I did or didn't. I'll have to go back and look, or I'll just show you in the footage. So while playing, I figured out that he's actually really useful if you put him in an area next to a hooked survivor. As you can see right there, he alerted me to him, which was really useful. And not only that, he'll actually go back and forth depending on how long or how recently you've used his ability. So it really is useful. As you'll see in this part, he's just walking around guarding it. Like I said, really useful. However, he had just got out of their range whenever they did this, so I guess it was a good thing that I was going by. But later he does come in a clutch while I'm defending a hook, as you'll see in a second, or later in the video. I just wanted to point out, right here would have been a perfect moment to use it, but I also didn't want to let him get the heal off, so I just risked it. Also, I thought I'd just mention, his fucking sword in his whole style is actually pretty badass. I just thought I'd mention that. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but This guy can destroy barricades and pallets, stuff like this. So again, useful for that. And right here in just a second, you're gonna see that he got detected. Not only did he get detected, my bodyguard actually hit him and led him to me, meaning that I could kill him right there. Well, couldn't kill him, but knock him down. You know what I mean? And I knew there was a guy at the gate. However, his range is not good enough to get it. Not quite. But again, still really useful. And I probably wouldn't have got that guy without him. And he probably would have got off the hook, and I only would have had one of them. Now, as for right here, I don't quite know what happened. I think he was having a seizure. But again, even if this is a glitch, which obviously is, if you can manage to get that to work to your advantage, it would be really overpowered. And as you can see, he's just going back and forth right now like I said he does. So anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed. So, until next time, later. Okay, so I was done with this video, but I have to go over his perks. They're just really good. His first ability, Hubris, gives him the ability, whenever he gets stunned by a survivor, the survivor will gain exposure status for 10 seconds. Pretty good. Next up, his next ability is a Hex ability called Face the Darkness. This perk allows for any survivors outside of your terrier radius to start to scream every 35 seconds. This will also reveal their aura for 2 seconds. Again, not a bad perk at all. Very good. And for his final ability, we have Nowhere to Hide. This ability allows us, whenever we kick a generator, any survivor within a 24-meter radius will have their aura shown for 3 seconds. With this, thank you for watching, and yes, I'm finally done for real this time. So, bye.